Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Cabin Farm. We are in Alma today. It's the start of harvest, and as you can see, I brought in all kinds of gear to help with that. Hardest part we're going to have is getting, especially the big boy right here, getting him to the fields. But I know a little secret, we're going to get that. We're going to, use a secret to get in. I also have, in addition to the entire fleet right here, I've also got, seems my game saved. I've also got my regular combine that lives on Alma here. He's all ready to go. So we'll start with him, get him out to the field. And we just got to determine what field we want him to get to real quick. Looks like we can actually start him. 6 is corn. It is. We're going to start him right around the corner on 6. Now this is the one that lives on the Alma map. The others that you saw came from the other maps that I play on. And they'll be put back there. Actually, it might end up being they'll go back when they're needed. This makes sense. I might create a map just to keep like storage equipment. It'll basically be all the barns, just the barns and stuff, and that'll be where the equipment lives when it's not being used. So it's kind of out of the way of everything else. And of course, when you do it like this, you save money because moving it from map to map means you're not spending like hundreds of thousands of dollars on a piece of equipment for each map. So, move to the next vehicle here. Where do we want him to go? Any cornfield. All right, we'll have him start on 25 and 26. We're going to have my Massey Ferguson, we'll have him do 22 and 20. Well, we'll have him do 21, 22, and 23. So let's get him going on the road. And we'll do a little secret here to get the big guy with. I didn't bring the trailer for the header. I put the header on the combine, sent it to the point, put it in storage. I didn't realize the asphalt. The trailer to allow him to drive. So we're going to get all the cornfields going here. But also, I think there's also going to be a soybean field that's ready to go. I'll look here in just a second once we get him going on this one. Alright, so we got him going. Yeah, the soybeans are also ready to go. So that might revert back to this guy once he's done with that field, since, well, unless headers are universal, I do have the soybean header, or the bean header on the map. I just didn't bring them along with any of the combines that I brought with me. So, moving on to our next guy here. Where are we going to send him? Let's get him going over to field 1. Let's see if I can get him to do. Actually, I'm doing that and I'm on the wrong tab, so yeah, field 1's fine. Is that grass right there? Ready to harvest? Okay, I'll get my mower on that one too. What is 32? 32 is also soybeans and ready to harvest. We'll get him ready. Is he actually going somewhere, or is he sitting there? He's sitting there. Okay. Which field did I say he was going to? He's going to 1. We're just gonna make this easy on ourselves here. Quick way to cheat in Farming Simulator to get vehicles moved. And I mean, this field is not ready for this kind of work. That's interesting. And we're going to send him up here. Hopefully I don't have too many that are doing that, where it's telling me the field's not ready. Because that's weird. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that one. He's off. And we got one more combine here to get to a position. Let's send him to this field. And he's also going to do the same thing. I don't know why he put his pipe out. Let's go into the field and check something real quick here. Corn is ready to harvest. Of my one of these tractors is the one that's giving me fits. Let me try. Let me drag him to a different field and see if he'll work on a different field. This one's being worked, but let's see. Okay, so these guys are just being wonder if I can. Just empty it completely. And then let's try this. Let's see if that works, because I've got a corn header on it. And if it works for this one, then I'll go back to the other one and try him too. If not, I guess these guys are out. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I've never actually harvested corn with these guys before. I've only done beans with this. We're gonna take him, bring him back over here. And we're gonna get a bean head. Since I didn't bring the one over for this one, I'm not gonna use the one on map. We'll take this one. Of course, I gotta do it in my green. And then we'll take him over to the soybean field and see if he can do the soybeans. If not, I might just sell that one because was it this one that's yeah, that was soybeans as well. So let's get him up here and see if he'll do this one. And then I'm gonna have to start getting grain trucks driving around to collect grain, right? Okay, he's collecting, or he's harvesting now. So let's go back to this guy. And I'll take him back up and I'll try him with the, I think I've got two that have full. Are full now. So while I'm working this guy, I'll get him heading over to empty him. We have a 3 with a full tank now, so gotta get to work. Lots to do. And I think the soybean header is in. We're gonna leave that right there. I think I put the soybean header in here when I was done with it. If it'll even pick it up. And no. Always fun trying to figure stuff out. Even more fun when you have a bunch of people watching on a live stream to figure stuff out. Of course, nobody's watching me, so we'll get there. Alright. So, going to do this because we need to get moving here. So now we'll see if I can harvest soybeans with him. It would really be terrible if I had all these combines and couldn't harvest with them. Yep, he's harvesting. Good. Now we need to go to him. Should have brought more grain trailers and tractors over, but that way everybody had their own instead of sharing one. I've got one on the map here too. I gotta find it. But if I have to get a couple more, I'll get a couple more. Let's see if I can. Find my existing ones, or I'll just grab another one real quick. Alright, so I have availability. I'll send him. Yeah, he attached to anything? He's not attached to anything, so I'm just going to reset him back to the factory because, or back to the shop, because this tractor's closer to the shop. You can just pick him up and send him on his way to get another combine unloaded. Because this is how it's going to, the chaos that's going to ensue when you're having to harvest a lot of fields. So for the most part, how it's going to work is Iowa Plains is my main headquarter map, only because it's Iowa and that's where I'm located. Fields is my main production map. I'm putting all my production points there. Alma is going to be the map with all the fields. Because there's quite a few of them. We're going to seat because we gotta get these guys moving. And I think I will buy a couple more tractor trailers just so each combine has their own trailer. And then we'll just hope to make the money, or we'll make the money back with production points. I can buy them on the Fields map that is quite a bit ahead, and then transfer them over from there. Or just transfer money over from, I think I'll do that just so I can get the tractors in place right now. So we're going to buy a couple more auger wagons. And I need to write down the amount so I can transfer it over. And buy one more of those. Okay, so that gives me 2 more, which I think takes care of all of my combines that are operating right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need one more because I have 2 out. I just bought 2. Well, let me, okay. So I'm gonna have trailers all over the place that I'll have to get picked up later. But we're gonna see if I can use existing tractors. Oh yeah, I did perfect there, didn't I? Picked him right on a fence. The problem with these smaller tractors and these bigger wagons is I wasn't, once they get fully loaded, they weren't moving too well. I'm going to send him up this way, and we'll see if 4 might work fine. We'll see how it goes. But then what I'll do is, here in a little bit, I will, actually I might just go ahead and do it now. Add the money in, and then next time I log into Forfield, subtract the money out of that. Forfields being the production map is the one that makes the most of the money. So okay, where is he at in relation to everything else? I've lost myself. Okay, I had him working 15, so we need to go this way. I'm going to try not to leave my implements all over the place. We'll move this cultivator up to the farmhouse up here, and then we'll go get that other wagon. And as usual, because we're going, and I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was going to be. If I had actually been prepared, I would have had all of the combine, or all of the tractors with wagons ready to go. And they would have just followed their respective okay, so who else is C's got one, H has got one, E's got one. He's got one. He's got one. He's got one. No and no. So we'll actually take this guy and move him to 18, so he's ready, because 18's the bigger one. And we'll find where he's at. Alright. Alright, now we have to move more, or take him over the other Calpin too, because almost a full month has passed, and so the animals are going to probably need more feed. Because last night when I came in to get this, start setting this up, it was October or September 6th. So I had to do a lot of advancement. I think I should be okay, because this wagon's bigger than the other ones, so I think I should be okay with those tractors on them. This wagon came from 4 fields, where those huge fields were filling up the combines very, very quickly. This is also why I need a spreadsheet with all of my equipment so that I know when it comes time to do things like harvest, I know where all of my equipment is and I can pull it from wherever. AI worker age is blocked by an object. Oh, is the tractor in the way? Oh no, he's good. Okay. Now back to getting this guy over to his... And the corn, I'm going to be trying I have the corn production points mod that I just installed. I'm going to be building those on the 4 Fields map. I don't have the fields in there that are planted right now. I don't know if I'm going to keep them or just continue building production points so that I'm able to send in everything from the individual maps to it. And then essentially it would be going from the production points on 4 Fields to other maps for selling. Okay, D has a fill tank now. Which one is D? Oh, him. Harvest is always busy. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, he's only... That's right. The lizards have the really big tank, so he may not actually need... Well, he'll probably need emptied maybe once on this field. His counterpart over here might get the whole field done without needing to be emptied. So yeah, he's at 7%. Yeah, they might get the fields done without needing any, which was the appeal when I bought them. But if they don't do corn, I make a lot of corn, so that's kind of difficult to... Yes, he goes all the way up. They always go to the road, even though he could have just easily gone through the field. Stop it. Whoa. When the graphics start messing up and he says he's full, but he doesn't have anything in it. So I need... He actually needs to go back and do the... but I need him to do auger wagon unloading. I don't know if I can put him back into the silage production point. We'll find out. But I do need him to get empty for the auger wagons. I'll put this out. Let's do that. I don't know if this one will take it or not. If I had the logistics warehouse on it, I know it would, but yeah, that's not going to take it. I wonder if I could dump it in there. No, because that's chaff, not silage. If it doesn't take it here, I'll have to take it to a sell point. I know, that's it. Perfect. What? All right, we're at 8:07. We'll go to 8:10 and then end it. But this is what we're working on today. We're getting all the fields harvested. And then there'll be a lot more work because once they're all harvested, of course, we have to cultivate them and prepare them for next season. Some of these fields I'm going to take a look at if I can combine them. That's what I'm going to do. Just from a harvest standpoint, it'll be a whole lot easier. Like 19 here has these little divots. I already got rid of one. I'll probably get rid of the rest of them. And then possibly combine 18 and 19 right here. So that it's one big field. 14 and 16 will probably get combined and just take this road out. I'll look at the level of this and see if I can take these trees out right here and then combine these three fields into one. It would be really awkward to harvest it, but I think it'd be okay. Or I might leave it as is. I don't know. Because to combine 14 and 16, I'd have to take out the road getting to 17. But 22 and 23 can get combined. And there's a creek, so I can't do 23 and 24. Yeah, it would basically be any of the things that I combine. I'm going to work on that. We're going to send you back to the house. But, all right. We're going to go ahead and end the stream for the day. Well, I'll be doing this for a little bit more this morning, and then I'll try to get it all at least mostly done tonight. And we will do probably be on 4 fields tomorrow. Yeah, let's do 4 fields tomorrow. we'll build some another production point. I want to put the sauce point in and get some of these corn production points loaded so we can start, because this corn's got to have somewhere to go once we get it done. So we'll work on that. But for now, check out my Facebook page, Gavin Farm BUR. It's where all of my updates for everything start is right there. Also have my Teespring store at gavinfarm.creator-spring.com. And then if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I will